Morning. Today is July 27th, and we're at 15:57, I think. We did not start as early as we usually do this morning because we're meeting Joey. If you remember Joey, Cax's boyfriend, he is up in Etna with Cax, and he's getting a ride up to this trailhead where he's left his car, and we're going to meet him there and chat with him a little bit about logistics. Just coincidentally, he had a service last night on the phone, so he texted me, said he'd be there. He's tracking us. He's got my tracker information, so he knew where we were, and said that he could meet us here. He's got some of our food supply that we were hoping to pick up in Etna, but we may have to get it from him here. Anyway, we're also going to talk to him about logistics, maybe getting a ride from him out of Etna around the 20-mile closure, trail closure that's due to the fire. So anyway, lots of things to figure out there. We're going to try to get our 20-mile in today, even though we started a little later. So that may be a little tougher for us. I think we can do it. And yeah, it's a little cooler this morning. You can probably tell what I'm wearing. It feels nice, a little bit back to normal here. Yeah, we've got some high cloud coverage. So it's a nice change. I'm sure it'll warm up later today. It's not supposed to be real hot, so I like that. All right, onward. About, let's say, a mile left to get to Highway 3 and meet Joey. So we're on schedule. I'm a little behind the guys right now, but we should all be there soon. And hopefully Joey is there as well, or not far behind, and we can chat with them and get our food, and it'll be great. We're not sure exactly how the logistics are all going to play out, but we do know that we got about 2 days, counting today, and some change to get into Etna. And then we're gonna I have a resupply in Etna, some food, and that Steph has sent me. I'm gonna pick that up, and then we're gonna try to get a ride. There's a 20-mile section of trail that's out of Etna, north out of Etna, that is closed still due to the fire. And we got to get a ride to a trailhead that's just beyond that. And then from there, so we're not going to spend the night in Etna. We're going to get in there, get the resupply, and roll out. And we got to figure out rides. Hoping Joey can help us out with that, because we'll see if he's going to still be around or not. And then once we get a ride to that trailhead, we'll hike north another 2.5, 3 days to Said Valley. And the guys will pick up a resupply there. The trail goes right through Said Valley. We're gonna spend the night at a little campground, RV park there, where the guys sent a resupply. And then from there, it's another 30 miles or so to Ashland. And Ashland is in Oregon. Yeah. So that's gonna be huge. I mean, I just can't wait to hit that border and hike across into Oregon and be able to say that I hiked the entire distance of California. I'm really looking forward to that. That's a big, big hurdle for us. So, yeah, I'm hoping that we get there soon. So, but for now, let's go down to meet Joey. Onward. Well, there's Joey's car. 24 in Gator. Don't see Joey here yet, of course. But hopefully he'll be here soon. It's at 8:30. I think it's about 8. So we'll hang out and wait. Well, that worked out just great. We met Joey there. I meant to get a picture, but I didn't. It's dumb. But Joey showed up shortly after we got there. And, you know, that guy, he's a good man. I like him. He's helped us out already a lot on this trail. And he said he'd help us out some more. He's gonna meet us at, that was Highway 3 we were just at. And our next junction is about 2 days away, 2 days and a morning. And he's gonna meet us there. And that's the junction, the road that will take us 10 miles from there down into Etna. And he said he'd meet us there at 9 in the morning to give us a lift down into Etna. And then I'll pick up my resupply there. You know, we'll grab a bite to eat. You know, buy Joey a meal and fill a tank full of gas. And I want to compensate him. He may not, more than that. I want to compensate him more than that. He may not accept it, you know, Joey, but you know, we'll force him to take it. And then he'll give us a ride there up north of Etna to bypass the 20 miles up this Forest Service road to a campground where we'll hop on a little junction trail and get back on the PCT. So we're not going to stay in Etna. We're just going to cruise through, get a resupply, get a meal, and move on. And then we'll head up to Said Valley. So that's a huge thing. You know, I asked him, I knew it was a big ask. I almost felt guilty asking him. But, you know, Joey said no problem. So, that guy's he's a good guy. Really takes a lot of anxiety out of this next section. And we can just enjoy the hike. So, you know, again, really appreciate it, Joey. And for those that don't recall, Joey is Cax's boyfriend. And it's kind of coincidental that his rig was there and that we met him there because he's hiking sections, various sections with Cax. And he's kind of jumping along and leaving his rig at various trailheads. And it just so happens his rig was there and he was going to be there right about the same time we were. So worked out perfect. You know, somehow things seem to work out when you're out here one way or another. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. A couple things I forgot to mention about the little rendezvous with Joey is they also took our garbage, so we offloaded our trash, set us up with a bag of salami, and has iced tea for us, which big old thing of water, as much water as we wanted, and some iced tea. So again, much appreciate all of that. I also told them to give Cax a big hug for me and wish her well. Tell her that I do miss hiking with her, and thank her again for the time that we had. She's turning on the burners. She's an athlete, man. She is one strong lady. And I knew there'd come a time where there's no way I could keep up with her. I think she's doing like 27 to 30 miles. She's hiking solo now. Joey's hiking sections with him. Her and Autumn have split. It's a mutual thing. There's no hard, they're fine, which is great to hear. Their friendship is still strong, of course. Because I was wondering, but they just decided to go different ways on the trail for a bit. Sounds like they may hike together again. But Cax is moving out. Like I said before, she's a triathlete. She's done some pretty hardcore stuff. But I wish her all the best. Probably won't see her again. Unless she takes like 4 or 5 days off to go rafting in Oregon or something like that. That would be my only shot at catching her. So I hope she gets to Canada and gets everything out. She gets everything out of this trail that she wants and deserves. Another burn area, and I think we're about half a mile from where we intend to camp. But I think, I'm not sure, but I think the area that we're going to camp is a little area that was not burned So that would be nice, because much prefer not to camp amongst the burned dead trees. They're just, can be obviously kind of hazardous. Never know when it could come down. Camping amongst a bunch of widowmakers is never a good thing. So anyway, half a mile. It's been a shorter day than what we usually do. I think overall probably 18 miles or something. But we didn't get going until later because we had to meet Joey. So, but it's okay because we're on a certain time frame to get to the next highway and get into Etna. So it's all going to work out. So yeah, onward to camp. So see you in camp. I think it's about 5:30 or something like that. So tomorrow we'll do about 24 miles maybe. We'll set ourselves up for the next day to get to the highway to meet Joey in the morning about 9. So yeah, another good day on the PCT. Well, here's a typical camp scene. I don't think I've shown a lot of this, but we got our tent set up. Gator and 24 getting their food going. 24's probably got some tea on or something. I think it's tea time for him. There's his tent over there. And then I set up here. Various gear, my pack. I guess that kit's self-explanatory. Here's my cooking stuff, food, water. And we're gonna go sit down and join you guys, have some dinner.